All through the night, coyotes were howling. It was a clear night sky full of stars. He was dreaming, recalling the details of his recent out-of-body experience. Waking up early, he realized his purpose was bigger than himself. He broke free from the matrix and embraced his creativity. He walked a while until he found the location seen in the spirit realm. He was walking in the ancient caldera, along a goat trail cut into the north inner wall. As he removed a near petrified tree branch buried in time, the loose mud rock crumbled. A hole opened. Pulling it out of its natural earthen womb, he inspected his find. He had asked for clarity and understanding of the word love. Suddenly, a crystal case appeared. It looked heavy, but was light. Back in his workshop, it looked thousands of years old, appearing brand new. Embossed inside the lid was EVERYWORD. Inside was 7 crystal books, missing in literature since the last true world war. Corrupt elite humans created a machine-dominant society that forced humans to submit and go underground while the heartless robots ruled Earth. Humans then predicted an extinction-level event, another world war. Industrialists became technocracy and machines became superior. The androids finally invaded the human zones, kicking off a fierce battle for survival. World War 33 became the ultimate showdown after years of robot wars, with their goal to wipe out the last humans. Atlantis was a worldwide kingdom of civility. Then just before World War broke out globally, the corrupt machines ordered android robots to drop the crystal suitcase of source life language into an active volcano over modern-day BC Canada. Their plan: destroy humans' language source of life and rule Earth by fear and death. Artificial intelligence already had city-sized ships circling Earth. Helpless, they could only watch as robot-android forces destroyed the surface with every conceivable type of remote stealth advanced weapons of war. They wiped out 33,000 years of life in 33 minutes of sickness and ignorance, defiant against all things intelligent and natural. Earth's surface was decimated, incinerated, everything flattened, every life standing above ground vaporized. The smoke blocked the sun for hundreds of years, causing the last multi-thousand-year ice age, transforming paradise into hell. And then, hell froze over. Everything locked in thick ice. The snowstorms raged on, as the smoke cleared, letting the sun through. Nature rebuilt the multi-layer stratosphere, but it took a long time. Human survivors lived for thousands of years underground. For many years prior to WW33, the preppers, the wealthy and the wise, built and managed massive underground cities and towns and stocked them to the ceilings, expecting the next war to be extremely bad. Their ancestors had already survived multiple wars. Those humans lucky enough to survive and reproduce brought back a necessary population growth. Living generations represented a fresh start, healthy and ready to go topside. Once the massive ice sheets receded back to the foothills and the forests grew back around them, they moved their underground cities to the surface and began rebuilding their life above ground. The forests grew back and the wildlife reappeared, plants and animals that also survived underground. Flowers bloomed, birds flew overhead, the sun slowly melting back the ice, creating massive lakes and long winding rivers. Restoring Earth to paradise, humans had regained control of Earth's surface. Once again, the epic miracles of nature were heading full speed towards the next highly advanced technology-driven society. They estimated 38,000 years had passed since the AI wars of Atlantis, but the crystal books were lost to time, unknown to the modern-day population. Even though the elites knew it would end the same, they kept recreating war history for profit in the present moment. Deception, manipulation, crime, and decrease increased. Arrogantly, with sick intent, they introduced their technology to the world population. But it was a trap. It was the mid-late 20th century. Once again, criminal wealth and stolen power became ruled by death, became obvious crimes. It was maddening and scary to see the 2030 group of elite criminals structuring financial world control. But this group of 10,000 businessmen and businesswomen were corrupt to the core. Like all mastermind genius criminals, they missed a few key details. Beginning with their sources, crime, war, fear, and artificial, fake, fiat elite lifestyles built by RICO. A brainwashed, programmed rotten bunch of well-dressed thugs, wreaking financial, physical, psychological, and spiritual havoc on the 8 billion unsuspecting divided humans. Heinous planned destructive events criminally divided and confused the population, providing control over them with fear. He knew the book's contents were for life value first, health and safety, understanding sources life language, natural law and order, inherent laws, written first by our God family of intelligent life. He joyfully shared the life language with everyone around, especially those dedicated to serving and protecting us, like police and military employees. You took an oath to catch all kinds of criminals, whether they're obvious or sneaky, even if they're elite. Natural law and order, keeping our communities safe, protecting children and everyday good people, honest businesses, and everyone who cares about life value first, unlike the corrupted. Restoring natural law and order in the subconscious of all children, teens, adults, parents, seniors, restoring respect and honor in every workplace, all academia, all communities, restoring honesty in all municipal, provincial, state, and federal governance, all banking, and all corporations. Every word is reshaping what it means to be alive on this planet, embracing sanity, maturity, freedom, and independence. We are the daily global peace people majority, adults, teens, and children, and we govern Earth today. Remember, it's always today. Live in the moment. As 1999 became Y2K, the veil of corruption was lifted, exposing the corruption of a determined criminal minority of 10,001 suits. They looked confident, thinking they would seal a victory, a reset communist global rule by 2030. Defiant, bold, deceitful, the 10,002 businessmen and businesswomen grew impatient. They realized their fate was already sealed when they chose crime, without care. By 2003, the entire 21st century English language upgrade was confirmed in the ethereal realm. From 2004 to 2025 and beyond, truth let peace life intelligent people see the veil of crime was now fully lifted worldwide. 8.25 billion people woke up. Are you ready for the next level awakening? You are called to identify all crime, expose it and end it, happening now. All 10,003 corrupt headships. By 2026, the truth was undeniable. 8.25 billion everyday folks working together, supporting each other, restoring daily life to sanity, maturity, rules, and management. No more illness and crime in charge. That's a liability for 8.25 billion people. When the 8.25 billion people realize they outnumber the 10,004 criminals by 800,000 to 1, things will change. For every 800,000 good folks, there's just one super corrupt person. Just saying. That one person doesn't care about any of you. By definition, corruption is criminal low-life energy narrative. Becomes crime, becomes traumatic results. Exposing all crime, a total surrender to reality. True ignorance and true insanity cannot rule true intelligence. Today, we are the 8.25 billion daily inhabitants of Earth. Our families, our workers. We are the daily global peace people majority, scripted, encoded by our God family of life intelligence. And we govern Earth each new today for life intelligence. As he sat enjoying his morning coffee, he looked up at the mountain. He could see the goat trails winding ever upward. He wondered which crystal shining in the morning sunlight was hiding the crystal case. It was 2003. He was living in BC, in a town built in the dormant caldera of an ancient volcano. Thank you for watching to the end. It is really just our beginning. Your support means the world and helps this channel grow. If you enjoyed what you saw or learned something new, do us a huge favor and hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to ring the notification bell so you won't miss out on any of our future videos. We literally have a literary library of fresh, current, exciting content planned for you. What did you think of today's topic? Have you ever had an out-of-body experience? Drop a comment down below. We love reading your thoughts and feedback. It's the best way for us to connect and build this community together. Thank you again for your valuable reception. This 21st century advanced English language upgrade is for you and everyone to live daily peace. See you again soon.
Click on the channel name for your next video choice. Check out important links below.